Hello everybody and welcome back to Valheim. In the background you can see my tower. I am currently standing at Grant's base at what I guess she was planning to use as her boar pen, but I am currently using that to breed up some wolves that I borrowed from Grimer. Because, yeah, I wanted to get my wolf pelt production going a bit more. We already have 4 babies, and they're really cute, and it's going to hurt me a lot to have to kill them later. But yeah, I need more wolf pelts for several reasons. First, to finish my Fenris armor, of course. Then I was already able to build a bed with the wolves that we encountered on the mountain adventure with Sten. A lot of these wolf encounters ended very unfortunate for us, but we did end up getting some pelts. But also, I have to admit, I don't think I can keep going with the entire light armor thing. Like, I really love this armor, but it just doesn't give me enough protection, especially with the 5-star mobs that we have now. And also, if I want to go to the plains and eventually to the Mistlands, I just don't think I can keep that up. So I need more wolf pelts to make myself a silver armor, probably also more silver, to be honest. And yeah, that's where I'm at right now. But while these wolves do their thing, I have some things that I want to do at our base. So since we were finally able to move into the tower completely, it's time to tear down the rest of this thing and then build a nice garden, or just like, yeah, spruce up the area surrounding our tower a little bit more. I've been waiting for so long to do this. That is so much better. Okay, let's first start by making a list of areas that we need around the tower. So we need space for some animals. We have the boars. We have the wolves. And then I've heard there's going to be chickens. So let's make room for some of those as well. Then we need an area for smelting. And I think in that same area or like adjacent to it, I also want to have an obliterator. And then, of course, we need to do a lot of gardening. Like, we need some fields. I had them here. I want them to look a lot better. There's still some pumpkins down there. And, of course, we also need some places to plant the permanent crops, like the berries. I have some here right now. I'm going to remove them from there, I guess, and make this entire thing prettier. And I also want like a better place for the bees. Although I do believe that for the berries and maybe also for the bees, it's going to look nice if they're just like a little bit here, a little bit there, like almost like they're decorations as well as food production. Okay, so that's our to-do list board, and I added portals. Of course, we also need an area for our portals. So yeah, we have a lot to do. I have a lot of areas to designate. So I want to do like the basic layout first, look what goes where, then add some paths between all those things, and then start doing some planting, I think. I want to add some trees, and of course I want to plant like the berry bushes and other little things as decorations. Some flowers, some mushrooms, all that kind of stuff. And basically the vibe that I'm going for is something like the Black Forest here in this game. So I want to use some fir trees and pine trees, and then add some glowing mushrooms to have a nice and witchy vibe. The thistles are going to be really useful, and I noticed there are some other plants that I think we are going to be able to use really well for this. All right, everybody, it is now the next day in real life, and I have been super busy. Let's have a look around. So I transformed the entire area, basically. You guys know that I love a nice terraced hillside. If you've been watching my Vintage Story series, you know that I'm totally into that. So that's what we have here. We have like 3 separate levels that are separated by nice stone walls. The only issue is that with the terraforming, like you can't be very precise. So we have like some some holes here. If I try raising that, then the ground will come up down here, and I don't want that either. So I'm thinking about what to do here. I may just try and cover that up with some plants. In some cases, over here I have tried adding an extra layer of stone, but I'm not 100% sure if I like that. So let's have a look at all the areas that I've designated, because we have our to-do board here, and I've tried to make space for everything. So over here we have one area that we're going to use for crops, but I have a few of those. But yeah, let's just cultivate the ground here so that we know that there's crops that we're going to need to put here. Then over here, I have made some some circles as a layout for what I want to be the chicken coop. So yeah, I think there's going to be 2 chicken coops, 2 smaller round ones, and then like the outside area for the chickens. But I haven't played with chickens yet so far, so I don't really know what exactly they need. I'm gonna just leave that that open for now. Over here we have the wolves. They're already in a pen, but they're going to get a bigger pen and also a little hut. And one thing that I like to do with animals is to keep like 1 pair for breeding and then 1 pair as backup, just in case anything happens to them. I started that habit when I had, in a different game, a base in the plains, and my boars would occasionally get attacked by mosquitoes when they found their way over my walls, which were quite high, but still sometimes it happened. And then suddenly all of my boars are dead, and then it's great if I have another pair that I can use to start breeding some more. So here, this is another spot that I think I can plant some crops in. I think it's just going to look quite cute to have like several small areas instead of 1 big field. So this level of terrace is rather narrow, and so I'm going to use this for portals. I already have like my portal that goes to spawn and 2 of my exploring portals here, and I can add some more. And I think that's going to work great, so I can have like a little bit of plants on this side, and then I will have the stone path on that side. So over here, we have this runestone, which at first I thought was a bit annoying, but now I think let's just put the bees over here, because I wanted them to be a certain distance of the tower, because there's still some issues with like chests and automations and honey going automatically into chests, and apparently sometimes it overrides other things that are in chests. We don't want that, so it needs to be far enough away. So we can just plant some flowers here, have the beehives here, and 1 chest that the honey can go into. By the way, something that creeps me out all the time is that Gran has these armor stands with her armor there in her window, and I keep looking over there and thinking there's someone there. It's quite creepy. So down here on this layer, that's another, yeah, let's call it crop circle, because that's what it is. There's going to plant some crops here. Then this is going to be the pen and the barn, I guess, for my boars. And on the other side, we have nothing yet, but this is the area where I want to put my smelter and everything related to that. So the obliterator is also going to go there, then the better smelters that we're going to get soon. And yeah, I need to do some more planning on this. I didn't have enough time to really plan that out, because I'm not sure how much space I'm going to need for that. So here is the gate that goes down to the road. I need to fix it here. I did some leveling of the ground, and that's why the stone path here is gone. But basically that road leads to this way to Flues, and over that way to Gran. And here is my base. Yeah. But, like, to be really honest, right now it looks less like the lair of a forest witch and more like Isengard after Saruman told his orcs to, like, chop down all the forest. And we can't have that. So we desperately need to start planting some things so that it looks less awful. So one of the prettiest things in this game, in my opinion, are the onion flowers. And so I like planting them around where I have the bees. Not that the bees in this game really need it for their mechanic to work. It's just, I think it looks it looks very cute, and yeah, it's just great for the bees to have some flowers. So if I plant some onions here, those are going to grow into flowers. And then after they have fully grown, I can remove the cultivated soil and put some grass there instead. And so we'll just have like some grass with some pretty flowers in it. And right now, yeah, I'm getting a bit annoyed by this mod that we have that lets you plant the crops in a grid, because I don't want this to look very grid-like. So let's just try and make those, put those a little bit farther apart. And I also brought some turnips. They have the yellow flowers, which I don't like quite as much as the onion flowers, but they still they are going to add some nice color variation here. So another thing that we need are some trees, of course. And I want to be careful with that, because I don't want them to like just cover up the entire tower so that we can't see it anymore. That would be bad. And I don't want them to have any branches that like stick inside the tower. I don't think that would be great, but yeah, we just need to try it out a bit, I guess. If worst comes to worst, we'll just have to chop down some trees again, but I really hope it doesn't come to that. But I want to be careful with planting until then, just because the falling trees, I think, are going to hurt other plants that we have there. I don't think they're going to hurt our structures, so that should be fine. So yeah, let's start with the trees. So the trees also have the are also using the grid for the planting. So that's a bit bothersome. I think in some cases maybe I will wait for the first tree to grow, because I think then it's not going to affect the planting grid anymore. I'm wondering if I can plant something here, or if these stones are going to be preventing it from growing. I wanted to keep the stones because I think this is going to add to a nice natural look once we have some grass around here again. And I think it would also be cool for the wolves to have some trees in their pen. Like, I mean, they live in the forest, right? I mean, in this game they live on the mountain. But usually I think they would like to have some trees around. So I think it would look really cool if we have an oak tree in the boar pen. So let's try that out. I have a few acorns. Where's the oak here? Let's put it there. And of course, I don't only want trees in my base, I want trees surrounding my base. And yeah, I want it to be some black forest trees. So I still have some pine cones and fir cones, so I'm going to distribute some trees around the base as well. So I've added some trees all around. We can't see them yet, of course, because we need to wait for them to grow. And it is completely possible that I went totally overboard with the number of trees. I really, like, at the moment, I have no idea what it's going to look like once those trees are grown. But that's going to take some time. So what I think we could be doing in the meantime is we need to fight Moder. You know, I missed the Moder fight that we had on the server, and I think it's the perfect opportunity for me to try and take on a boss on my own. I've been meaning to do that, so let's try it out. But first, equipment. So, yeah, I do have some more wolf pelts now, don't think about it too much. And we still have some of the Fenris hair, so I think for this fight I want to completely upgrade my Fenris armor. And then later, as I said earlier, I think I'm going to go for the silver armor, or wolf armor, as it's actually called. Look at that, I'm actually still missing a wolf pelt to fully upgrade my wolf fur cape, but I think we can deal without that. Okay, it's a quiet morning on the mountain, the weather is good, I hope I have everything I need. I do have better food in here, although can I already eat the food? I may need to wait a little bit longer or use one of those berries. I have the third dragon egg, the other two are already there. And then I'm actually not sure if those frost-resistant potions are going to like give me some additional help against like ice rays and things like that. I think I'm just going to try taking one, and then I have the other potions, of course. I just really hope we don't encounter any like 3 or higher tier wolves. That could ruin the fight for us a little bit. I don't know who put a portal here, but it's not connected. Okay, let's get ready. Let's limber up. I'm going to take the frost potion, and I'm getting nervous all of a sudden. I think I want to try using my bow a lot, but then I am probably going to have to go into melee like occasionally when she comes down and sits down somewhere and perches. Let's go. Wait, is something happening? Okay, need to do that still. Oh no, I forgot to eat the the better food. Is she already on me? Yes. Okay, she's seen me. Let's just quickly... Can't eat anything. I am full already. Okay, I will have to wait. That was very smart of me. Good start, Tin. Perfect. Let's just shoot some arrows at her and, yeah, try to avoid her ice spikes. Not like that. Okay, looks like the ice potion is not helping as much. Okay, she's perching. I'm going to use that, I think, to just be sick very quickly over here. This is a very precarious situation that I'm in right now. I don't have a lot of health. Let's activate Bone Mass. I just need to heal up. Where is she? This is not good. Well, I'm healing. I'm going to use a potion too, even though that means that I can't use it very soon again. Okay, she's over there. She's looking for me, I think. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling much better now. Let's do this. Come on. Yeah. And just get out of the way really quick. Okay, my health is at full, so maybe I will try going in for some melee. I don't know if I can block her though. If she decides to hit me. I'm also not... Oh, she's taking off. I was gonna say, I'm also not really good at that whole blocking thing yet, which is probably also a reason why the entire light armor thing is not going too well for me. And which is also why I usually prefer using a bow. But let's see if we can do some more damage if we try going in a bit closer. I'm only hitting the portal, am I? Okay, I was able to block a lot of that, but it took a lot of my stamina. Okay, she doesn't have a lot of health left, so I hope that if I go in and melee her now, after she lets out her ice blast... that wasn't the ice blast. Okay, I can hopefully kill her before she takes off again. Now that's the ice blast, yeah. Oh, I'm on her head. Come on. Yes, I did it. We did it. Woohoo. Okay, we've got a lot of those tears. We got the trophy, and we've got a big mess everywhere. But yeah, wow. Now I'm actually gonna pick up some of those stones because I used so many building our base. But then, yeah, it's time to get back because, yeah, it looks like it's already night, and nights are not nice on the mountains. Alright, let's get back and see if something grew already. And... ready any second now. And there we go. Whoa, that is a big oak tree. Wow, I was somehow expecting that to be a lot smaller. I'm not sure if I can leave that there. That's like that's taking up the entire space in the pen. I'm so sorry, piggies. Let's maybe try that again. But the other trees are... That one turned out really scrawny. I was hoping for something bigger here, and that one is super tall. You know what, I'm gonna go to bed and we're going to look at that in the morning, and hopefully the weather will be better and the sky will be less blindingly white and we can have a good look at what we planted. And we've got a tree coming in here. Okay, that is what I didn't want, although maybe it's only because of the wind right now. So let's check without the wind and maybe it's better, because yeah, that's kinda sticking into the staircase here a bit. It's even taking up, yeah, the entirety of our living quarters. Okay, it seems to have stopped raining and thundering, but we still have a tree in our living room. So those are from a birch tree I planted, and I actually chose a birch tree because I wanted something smaller. I didn't even know they grew this tall, but maybe this is something to do with the mods. Like maybe there's just like bigger and smaller trees in this mod than normally. Because yeah, that oak tree is really something. Now let's have a look at that birch tree. Oh yeah, it has a branch that just like directly sticks into our house. Well, that's not good. I also planted a birch tree in with the wolves, and I think that one's quite nice. I like this one. I like this tree. I like that tree. I like those trees. This one's a bit smaller. This one's, yeah, really small. I'm not sure what to think about that. Like, I don't like the really small ones because I can actually plant really small trees on purpose in this mod. And if I wanted a small tree there, I would have put a small tree there and not a sapling that is supposed to grow into a tall tree. Oh no, there's a boar stuck in this tree. So if I take down this tree, is it going to fall on my boars and kill all of them at once is the question. I guess I'll just have to try. Or where are you? I don't want to hit the boar that's inside the tree. Yeah, that's a good direction to fall into. Perfect. You could have followed out that tree and lived in it. It's like it's not much smaller than my tower, like diameter-wise, height-wise. Just an all-around tree monster. So I guess the question is, do I dare? Do I dare to try another oak tree in here? I do have some more acorns, so we could just do it. I guess it all turned out well. All my boars are alive, so yeah. What the heck? Okay, let's just give this another try. This birch tree definitely has to go too. And let's try again. This one too. Like, see, there's the small fir tree that I can plant if I want to, and it's like almost as big as that one. And I want to plant some of those like nearer to the house, to the tower. Like maybe use it to cover up those terraformed bits. But that one, I wanted that one to be a big tree. So we'll just have to do it again. Yeah, look at that tiny log. I haven't seen those spawn naturally though. So maybe, yeah, this seems to be a... I can't even hit the stump. It's too tiny. Yeah, this must be a mod thing. Let's see how much wood that gives. If I can hit it, come on. Ugh. This is awful. Who thought this was a good idea? No. Absolutely not. No, 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 no. That one's even bigger than the one before. Why? What the heck? Like, why is it so hard to just, like, grow some medium-sized trees? Well, guys, I think I need some time to sort out those trees, and I think I'm going to do that off camera, and I'm going to end the episode here. But we made a lot of progress on the surroundings of our base, and then we went and just, like, casually, like, killed a boss, no biggie. Although, like, I almost seriously messed that up, right? And then we tried growing some trees, and that's where all the issues started. But yeah, I'm going to try and figure that out until the next episode. Until then, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye bye.